Here we go. It's going to be a take 2 malt liquor video. Look at the shed. Doesn't it look great? Because I had to stop take 1 because Aquila started drinking water, and Aquila could drink water for as long as there's water. He'll just drink and drink and drink. All right. This will be what to do when people don't listen to you. People don't listen to me, Earl. Or people don't listen to you, Earl. That's typically what happens. And I was listening to Neil deGrasse Tyson, is that his name? And he was talking about being discouraged about sharing information. Because he puts out that, like, in The Force Awakens, BB-8's metal body would actually, spinning metal sphere would not have traction necessary to move around the desert like that. It wouldn't be that way. Or in the movie Gravity, everyone's hair would be going out like this. And haters are hating on him, and so he's like wanting to adjust. He's like, well, I guess I won't say stuff about movies anymore if people don't like that. And I was thinking about that. There's so many times in my life where I say one thing or another, and he's sharing his observations and his creativity. Except what he really wants is to inspire others and to generate interest and to create more people that want to watch movies that are like more scientifically accurate, or they want a new way to watch movies, that makes them think about, if the Death Star did this, would this really happen? Asking themselves questions like that. And I was thinking that this happens to me an awful lot as well. And I realize the best thing to do when people don't listen is adjust why you're speaking. So if I say, someone's like, hey, do you know where the gold bar is? And I'm like, well, there's a gold bar down this sidewalk, but if you walk down this trail, there's 2 gold bars. And they walk down the trail to the sidewalk, and you're like, hey, wait, there's more that way. Like, are you listening to me? As opposed to, because I'm trying to help that person, right? But that person doesn't want to be helped. That person just wants 1 gold bar. And it's down the sidewalk, and it's easier, and you can see it. He doesn't want to walk down that trail from my mysterious 2 gold bars. Which frustrates me. But it doesn't affect me, it just affects that person. Like, people get angry at Tyson about the whole BB-8 comment. Doesn't really affect him. It doesn't change BB-8 at all. But if you want to then adjust your behavior because of that, you wouldn't if you only spoke because it's something that you want to say for yourself. And then I think if it's just something you want to say for yourself, you're going to enjoy it whether people like it or not, or whether people listen or not. There was something big that happened not too long ago that I said beforehand, this is a possibility, this is a way to fix it, and nobody listened to me. And then when things went wrong, pretty much no one remembered that I gave the advice. People just tuned me out. And I thought, I should stop giving advice. But then I thought, I should give advice because I enjoy it as like a mental exercise. I mean, if the idea of something that could go wrong, if it was something that I could prevent it, if I myself could prevent, then that's good because I could then take care of it. But it wasn't for me to take care of. It was something for other people to take care of. So when it went wrong, it was on them to fix it too. So it affected me in no way other than the fact that I'm like, how come people don't listen to my advice? Because they're listening to themselves. So, I guess that's what I should be doing. What to do if people don't listen to you? I guess change your focus. Change who you talk to. Talk to yourself. and then adjust yourself based on what yo say. I mean, because everyone's got to go their own road. Everyone learns their own way. A lot of people only learn by mistakes. Some people have their story has to unfold a certain way, and nothing is going to stop that. And also, some people literally just disagree with you just to disagree. That's how some people think that way. Like literally, they're the devil's advocate kind of thinking. Like, I agree with you, except for I'm going to try to poke holes in your theories and your ideas and your plans. And if it seems like you've got it all worked out, then I'm on board. So they really are about your plan, but it sounds like they're your worst detractor. Sounds like they're really negative. There's this other thing I was thinking. This is slightly off topic, but basically it's about being aware of who you're talking to. Like, I mean, how invested are you in this person? How important is it this person listen to you? How important is that I be believed, with this person? Because this one person did something that a huge amount of people do to me, and I always fall for it. They say, "Oh, well, did you do that wrong?" And I say, "No, well, first off I did this, and first off I did that." And they're like, "Well, then is that why it didn't work?" I'm like, "Well, there's a couple of different ways it might not work, so one is this way and one is that way." And they're like, "Well, perhaps could you do this?" Like, they're trying to work out how something went wrong, and they're using you to do it. And they're starting with you as you might be the source of the problem. You might have been how things got screwed up. But I don't really think so. I think that's kind of to put you in a position of reporting to them. I'll report to you what happened, I'll report to you how this works, I'll report to you what I think went wrong. And if they can't think of anything on top of all that, they just go, "All right." And I'm like, what the I felt like I was called on the carpet to explain myself, justify things. And I realized, like, these people, that's just how they think. Like, they're trying to process something, and rather than just, like, shut the fuck up and start their fucking brain going, they're like, they go to use my brain. Well, did you do that in the wrong way? Rather than thinking, did I see him do it the wrong way? Is it possible to do it the wrong way so that outcome comes about? No, there's did you screw up? What makes you think I screwed up is the proper way. And how is this done, and how would this be done in a way that would generate that mistake? To make them use their mind. And if they don't know anything about it, then why the fuck are you talking to them in the first place? Bam! Ah, God, what a gorgeous day. I bought a new stereo. Want to see it? It actually sounds pretty good. It actually is pretty expensive. It's like, well, it's $200 for this plasticky thing. But the sound's actually pretty good. All right. Thank you for listening to me. Hopefully I listened to myself.